My name's Martin Welch. I'm a full-time painter, and lately I've been doing a series of portraits. And I'm really trying to not just capture a likeness to the person, but I'm trying to get a bit of their essence and a bit of their character and try and put that down on canvas. You know, tonight I'll be meeting Ian Stables, a fearless shock jock, one of New Zealand's most well-known radio personalities, and a judge on New Zealand Idol. Stables.
Hi.
How are you, mate?
Hey, thanks for inviting me.
Oh, no.
Wish I'd actually got dressed up a little more.
Oh, no, you're fine, mate, you're fine. It's a portrait, it's not a fashion show.
I feel like I'm in Manhattan or something.
Well, this is Sophie Gallery. And,
beautiful.
Look, take a seat and we'll get straight into it. So you adopted?
Yeah, and I knew Mum and Dad told me from day one that as young as I can remember, you know, Mum and Dad said to me, look, you're adopted. It means that, you know, we love you very much and you're just like the rest of the family, but you had a different mum because she was very young and she couldn't have you. It was actually a very young nurse and my birth father, an Australian broadcaster. And it's very hard to not be overly curious about it, but to me, my parents. Yep. And you know, where I came from is kind of irrelevant to me, you know. But yeah, Mum and Dad, God, great parents.
Are you glad that they told you from the outset, right from the very beginning? You weren't like 13 at your Fitzman.
I knew from when I could pretty much understand, you know, from day one.
It was normal.
And it became completely normalised, you know.
Did you play sport early on?
You know, I'm not very much a sporting person, but when I was about 11, I mean, Mum and Dad thought it was good for me to actually get out and play something. So they joined me up to the Marty United Soccer Club. I hated it. I just didn't even want to be there.
Yep.
And if I woke up and didn't feel like playing soccer, and it was wet and windy like it was in Wellington, my voice broke when I was about 10. So I'd actually ring up 2ZB. They go, hi, it's Dave Menzies here from Marty United. Look, it's a ground change or a postponement till next week here. I'd actually cancel the game, so I didn't have to play.
So, I mean, like that early foray into like prank calling, I mean, that
kind of continued from there. I mean,
why did you carry it on?
Well, from there it went on to, you know, this is back in the 80s, it went on to firewood, you know, being dumped, and I used to get bulldozers on people's property. And I just became a bit of entertainment for the holidays, really. I couldn't wait to leave college and actually get straight in. I had always had an interest in broadcasting. And back then, you didn't go to a radio training school as such. You were a cadet, and you learnt on station, you know. It was all live. There was no pre-recording, no systemation. You went on the air, and you had to get it right. Now, I'm obviously not proud of it, but I have been arrested on a number of occasions.
Yeah. I was going to say what?
A number of occasions. And I had a couple of colleagues that were going over to Vegas, and they went, oh, well, this trip's ours, not yours. See you later, Stables. And I thought, oh, okay, all right. And I had a look at the itinerary. I thought, okay, well, I'll see if I can have a bit of fun with you. And yeah, I just tipped off the FBI and the LAPD about some wildlife smuggling going on. And they tend to view wildlife smuggling more than drugs, you know, and there was the FBI there and the LAPD and the federal agents, and they actually shut down a portion of Terminal 8, and I did it all on a phone.
Yeah, I grabbed quite a lot from Stables' face when it comes to personality-wise. He's very open, and I actually didn't think he'd be as open as he was, so yeah, I've grabbed a lot of that, and I'll remember that when I get back to the studio. Having a supportive family, now, you're bipolar.
Yeah, no, there's been a bit of that over the years. I mean, I have been sick a couple of times, you know. The danger is, and I've been there. I mean, I had a massive meltdown last year actually, and I was off work for about 10, 11 weeks, and I made the classic mistake. And when you're on medication, you have to go for regular reviews. And I didn't go for my reviews. I was too busy doing radio and doing TV shit here and whatever, and I began to get immune. When you have bipolar, you're this way and you're that way, and you require medication to keep you kind of in the middle. If you can imagine being in a shopping mall when you're a kid and losing your mum, and how horrible how scared you felt. Then imagine being at home and you're lying in bed and you freak yourself out, there's like a ghost in the house, you know, and you're a kid. Take the most depressed you've ever been, take the most sad you've ever been, factor in a relationship breakup, a job loss, a marriage breakup, and being scared to even walk. Add that all together, mix it round, and that is a bipolar low. But it is entirely treatable, you know, that's the whole thing. And once they muck around with different combinations of medication, they can get it right. My partner's actually a clinical psychologist, which is quite ironic. It's allowed me to learn a lot about it, you know. But you can function, you can be a high functioning person, you can live a completely normal life, you know. And don't be a victim. Don't be a victim, ever.
Stables.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you again.
How's it going, right?
I'm here for the viewing.
The viewing, the reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you been well, I hope?
I have been.
Yeah?
I've learnt to never ever, you know, have a predetermined idea on anything here.
We're just going to walk forward a bit.
Sure.
We'll stand here. This will be for the dramatic effect. I'm going to put it on the easel. I'm just going to walk back and we'll turn around together. Okay? Just turn around, mate. Just do it. Come on. Turn around. Go. Round you go. Hand down. Come on.
That's actually not bad. Oh my God. Is that what I look like? It is.
There was one stage when we were talking, and you know, you were going up. Let me describe what it's like to you when you're on a down.
I've got to take a few of the eyebrows out.
That's all right. No, I did, mate. No, right. You were talking about a downer. You know, you said, imagine your girlfriend's left you, your best mate's died in a plane crash, and you almost reminisced for a second, and that's just like, I'm going to remember that.
That's right on the money, man. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm not sitting here cracking jokes and doing stuff like that, but that's exactly me. That's exactly me.